So here's my Jeep, as you can see, 20 years old, looking a bit battered. It's certainly earned its keep. I've owned it for 17 years now, which I'll highlight all the running costs in this video, which are broken down in extreme detail. HEMI. Well, it's a new year and my Jeep is just coming up to 20 years old. So I've done a complete breakdown of all of the running costs over the last 17 years that I've owned this car. And it's been really good. It's worked out quite reasonable as far as costs go. At some points I was a bit worried about the cost of repairs, but when you look back over the 17 years and average it out, it's pretty good. I've wasted quite a lot of money on repairs sometimes on this. For example, when I bought the MDS solenoids, I bought Dorman ones, which was a big mistake. They ran for about a few hundred miles and then problems started, so I took them out and put the Mopar ones in, and it's been great ever since. So Mopar solenoids were replaced 3 years ago and it's been absolutely great. The MDS works fine, not had any problems, no engine lights at all. When you've got a HEMI, it's very heavy on petrol or gas, and you just get used to that. Basically, you drive carefully when you can and you'll get 18-19 miles to the gallon, which is UK gallons, which is fine. When you work out what the cost of maintenance is and the cost of buying the vehicle in the first place, it still works out fairly cheap. This Jeep was built during the Daimler Chrysler days, so it's got quite a bit of Mercedes DNA in it. It's a pretty solid vehicle. I can't fault it, to be honest. I've had it 17 years and I'm not going to be selling it because I've put quite a bit of money into it and I want to get my money's worth out of it. So there you have it. The Jeep is £4.25 a day to run, which is about $6, I guess, US dollars. It's pretty cheap motoring. I won't be buying an electric vehicle anytime soon. Even though this vehicle's a 2005, it's still a Euro 4 engine, which means you can drive it in most pollution controlled cities in the UK and Europe. So that's another big plus factor. Whereas if I'd bought a diesel, that would be, you wouldn't be able to use it in anywhere near central London. You wouldn't be able to drive within 20 miles of central London without paying the sort of ULEZ charge, which is about £15 a day. Pretty handy load space in the Jeep. Got all my junk in the back. It's with a 5.7 HEMI engine, and I've got a cold air intake on it, and as you can see, I've got LPG on it as well, which is good for fuel costs when you can get it. I like the fact that this vehicle has got the same engine and gearbox as a lot of American police cars, the Dodge Chargers. So, you know, it's built to be abused, I guess, which is what I've seen in my 144,000 miles of driving this. There's a new Mustang. Don't they look nice? Nice colour as well. Really cool looking car. Bit beyond my budget.